welcome to Baldwin High School. We're here for this WPIAL semifinal matchup between your Panthers of Upper St. Clair and the Raiders from Seneca Valley. Raiders will be in white tonight. In this first half, they'll have the first touch and be going right to left on your screen. Panthers decked out in their away black uniforms. Seneca Valley, no stranger to the WPIAL semis. They were here last year by virtue of a win over St. Clair in the quarters. So this is a rematch of sorts for both teams. Seneca, the number 1 seed in the WPIAL tournament this year. And quite a foe and formidable task ahead for the Panthers tonight. Panthers start in their same formation they've had for the last few games here. Godwin, Lackner, Hamill, De La Pera across the back, Milkuzni and Erdman at the holding mids. They've got Belak starting at that attacking mid position. Hasko up top. Matty Rocks on the right and Jordan Sellips out on the left. As I mentioned before, Seneca Valley was in the semis last year, actually made it to the finals, played Peters, lost in the finals, so they're looking to make a repeat trip to the WPIAL finals, and the Panthers looking to get back there. First time since 2011 for them if they could win tonight. The thing about this game is there's a ball played short by Lackner to Milkuzni. She plays the corner for Rocks, but that's just going to be a little too far for Maddie. I started to say about this game, this is not an elimination game for either team. They'll be eliminated from the WPIAL tournament, but there is a consolation game where the 2 semifinal losers will play to determine who moves on to the state PIAA state tournament. Throw in for Seneca Valley. Ball comes to Godwin. She plays long in toward Hasko, but over her head. Belak comes up with it 30 yards out. Looking for Rocks, dribbles to the outside, tries to cross, and that ball knocked over the end line. Be a corner kick for the Panthers. So a good set piece chance here early on for the Panthers. Only a little over 2 minutes gone at this point, so Milkuzni will come down to take this corner, the run up. She resets the ball. And the service. Ball played to the 6, past Erdman's head. There's Hasko, back post, left foot volley. Shoots right into the waiting arms of the Seneca Valley goalie. It's Jessica Neal, and she goes ahead and punts it up towards midfield. Neal, one of the best goalies in the WPIAL this year, and will pose a stiff challenge to St. Clair's attack, try to get one past her tonight. Here's Hasko. Cuts back, tries to find Belak, pass just a little too far, and number 20, Caroline Miller for Seneca Valley wins that ball. Seneca will play, keep possession, run through their back four. St. Clair not pressuring much deep in the Seneca zone tonight. It looks like they're trying to sit back a little bit and let the Raiders come to them. Here's a ball in midfield. This is captain number 16, Mary Kate Zahorchak. And she plays long in towards McMurtry. She'll scoop that up and punt this one out. It's a USC doubleheader tonight with the boys playing at 8 o'clock right after this game. There's Godwin forward. Comes into the back four for the Raiders. They'll try to play it wide, but that ball up in the air, and Erdman is challenging there in the midfield. She's held off nicely, and Miller will come forward, plays to Hamill's feet. She goes long. There's a misplayed header there, and St. Clair will get a throw on the far side. Sellup leaves it for Julia De La Pera. Throws down the line for Sellup, runs past her, but stays in bounds. Played off of Jordan will be a throw for Seneca Valley. 25 yards out from their own end line. Long throw down towards midfield, kept in nicely, but it comes to Milkuzny right at midfield. She goes long over top for Rocks, tries to settle, has a chance to keep this in, and that's a ball's played out. Rocks takes a throw quickly, looking for Belak over her head. Here comes Milkuzny running up nicely on the play. I think she tried to find Selup there wide and just couldn't get that ball back to her. Comes Belak, ball off of her foot. She's challenged, and the ball comes to midfield right to Milkuzny. Down in the corner looking for Rocks on the run. And it'd be another throw for the Panthers all the way down in the corner, right near the corner flag. So a chance for the Panthers maybe to step up and press a little bit here. Ball to Hasko on the end line, keeps it in nicely. Lays it back for Maddie. She turns, finds Bailey. She crosses. Ball headed out, comes back to Milkuzny. Over her head, though, and it comes to Maddie on this near side. Put back in by Godwin. Cleared and finds Godwin again. Seneca Valley will turn, though, in the midfield. Ball comes to Miller. She just plays a hopeful ball out towards that right side and out of bounds. De La Pera throw. Takes it quickly to Selup. Tackled nicely there by the right back for Seneca. Comes forward off the dribble. Plays across. Near side to Zahorchak. She goes down the line. Finds number 26. Lackner's out defending. Does a nice job just seeing that ball out over the end line for a goal kick. I think that from the looks of it, the Seneca Valley team really wants to try to play through the midfield, so it's going to be important for us to not give those girls, that's Miller and Zahorchak, not give them time and space on the ball, allow them to get their head up and serve. Need to pressure them anytime they're in our half of the field and make life difficult for them in there. Ball comes over top. Lackner heads it out. It's going to find Milkuzny. Just bounces past her. Zahorchak heads it down to Anderson. Trying to keep it in on this near side, but to go for a Raider throw. Throw taken down the line. Godwin defending. Ball gets past her. Cross to the middle. Erdman's there, though, to clear nicely. Comes to Hasko. Tries to turn, but someone right on top of her there. That was number 22 for the Raiders, Alicia Hart. Ball punted by McMurtry. Headed by out towards Rocks by Hasko. Maddie gets it, settles it down, lays it off for Belak. Goes forward to Hasko. Headed out, though, again from Belak. And Seneca Valley will send it long and forward to number 17, Emily Wagner. She goes wide on the far side. Ball cuts in, though, on the dribble. 30 yards out now, still on the dribble. Lackner there defending. Ball on the other side. Dribbling into the top of the area. Shot into the middle. There's Godwin. Clears but not out. Belak with a header. And Raiders will play that out of bounds, be a St. Clair throw. So a little bit of a pressured build up there from Seneca Valley, but no real clear opportunities came of it. Rocks lays it off for Godwin, be another throw for the Panthers. Throws off of Maddie. Here's Milkuzny pressuring. Belak's there too. Miller dribbles past Rocks, gets down the line. Godwin out the challenge. Here's Lackner, reads that pass that got flicked on. Ball's crossed the middle. McMurtry's there, though, knocks it down. Cleared by Erdman. Good job by Sarah there to prevent that ball from getting through. Seneca seems to be getting a little bit of traction here in our end. We need to try to get some possession, get the ball forward. Far side, Alexis Pucci with the ball. Seneca starting to string some passes together. Lays that back for Miller. She's 40 yards from the end line. Turns, plays it wide, near side. That's Wagner on the ball, but Lackner comes up with her misplayed pass. Tries to find Hasko, but a little bit off the mark, and they'll come forward off a header. Hamill defends, does a nice job clearing that off of Seneca Valley. It should be a St. Clair throw. And it is, as Heather Godwin will take it. Here's Olivia, pressured heavily, heads down the line. Another throw for the Panthers. Godwin throws. Hasko tries to play it through around the corner for Rocks. They'll have to go back all the way back to goaltender Neal. She does a nice job clearing that ball up with her left foot. Well over midfield. Seneca Valley comes up with it. Sellett pressuring at midfield. They play wide to the near side and directly up to the target. Godwin picks that ball up. Milkuzni. When we find that first pass out of the zone, we got to find someone in black. We got to find someone's feet. Can't turn the ball right back over after we've worked hard to win it. Here comes Belak. Finds Rocks. Looking forward for Hasko, but that just goes to Seneca Valley, and Miller will head that over and challenge in front of Olivia. Here comes Bailey. Ball long up towards the channel here for Maddie on this near side. She tries to cut it in and does, but can't quite win possession, and Seneca Valley will play it out towards Miller. She volleys past Belak. Here's Erdman. Good pass to Emma. Found her feet. Emma wide to Maddie. On the dribble now. Central to Erdman. One time over top for Hasko. But she's pretty much has two defenders around her at all times right now. Emma does when we're in the attacking half of the field. Ball down the line. There's Wagner. But Hamill does a good job stepping up and clearing that out. Here's Hasko in alone. Top of the D now. One to beat. That's Neal. Shoots. Just looks like she tried to hit it with the inside of her foot there and couldn't quite get enough power to get it past goaltender Neal. Emma maybe not realizing how much time she had there. Here's another ball over top. Hasko's in on it again. She'll get another look. Heads it. Neal's there, though. So two chances in quick succession by balls played over top, finding Emma. But Neal up to the task so far. Headed forward by Belak there. Sellett on the far side. Turns. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Sellett takes a quick throw. And looks like they're going to allow some substitutions in. So Jordan Sellett coming off, Elena Walnoa coming on for the Panthers. Throw by Walnoa on a far side. Finds Hasko into the box. Cuts it back. Defended heavily, though, and tripped. No call made, no call given there. Neal comes up with it, and she'll punt from the top of her own box. It's a left-footed player is Neal. Erdman strongly forward off the dribble. Walnoa plays it high and into the middle. Headed out easily by the Raiders, and it comes to Miller. Down the line. Picked off by Godwin. And she's fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for the Panthers about right near the midline. So Lackner up to take this. Free kick for the Panthers will be taken by number 19, Sandy Lackner. She plays it long. Ball into top of the D over Hasko and Belak's head as they tried to flick a header on. And Seneca Valley will come forward wide on that far side. Ball played in long. McMurtry out. Kicks it off of her foot, and it goes sideways. Still with possession in the box of Seneca Valley. Turns and shoots weakly with the left foot is number 29. And just couldn't get enough on that one after the ball was misplayed by a little bit by Sarah, and it came out to the near side, but still in the penalty area. Seneca Valley unable to capitalize there. There's Miller winning a header. Ball played long towards Haskell. So again, it looks like Seneca Valley is playing similar. Rocks was fouled about 45 yards out. Looks like Seneca Valley is going to play it similar to what we saw the other night in Fox Chapel, and that's they have a girl sort of dropping back, playing like a sweeper back. Need to make sure we stay as high as possible on their back four. So here comes Sammy with the run up. And she's going to take the kick. Floats it in towards the penalty area. Kneels out, though. Does a nice job to come out and grab that one as she was falling down. And she punts it forward towards midfield. Milkuzni. Seneca Valley keeps it in, but does eventually go out of bounds right in front of their own bench. Maddie Rocks throws quickly to Olivia, who just tries to play it one time down into the corner for Emma, but that's going to run out. Over the end line, be a goal kick. More substitutions for Seneca Valley here. Ball to Haskell, tries to turn. She'll maintain possession, plays to the middle, looking for Belak. Oh, almost able to win that ball, but Raiders come the other way. Good tackle by Bailey. She's going to get called for a trip there. And Seneca Valley will get a chance to serve this ball wide. And they do, just smart play just to keep possession. And good movement off the ball from the Raiders. There's always someone moving to try to get open to receive a pass. Walnoa defending on our far side. The Raiders on the dribble, go to the corner. Here's De La Pera. Julia's been a little quiet so far, not a whole lot of play over on her side. I'm sure that'll change as the game goes on. Ball out for a Seneca Valley throw. 23 minutes left now in the first half. Ball thrown with pace. Down to the corner of the area, be another throw for Seneca Valley. Watch out here, looks like maybe they can throw this decent length. They go to the corner and down into the area as the run develops. Lackner's there, Seneca Valley's there, cross, and it's going to be offsides over and back, looks like. So a little fortunate there that was a foul. Dangerous situation as that ball on the throw-in was picked up by the Raiders in our area, and they crossed. Put the ball across goal, but there's offsides infraction. So Lackner will take a free kick, play towards midfield. Header won by Seneca Valley. Lay it back for Miller. Forward off the dribble. Wide near side. Nice tackle there by Godwin, preventing what was sure to be a shot on goal there. Good ball by Haskell. Played down into Maddie's path. They'll play it back to Neal, very confident in her ability to play with her feet. She comes forward nicely off of that back pass. So, yeah, so far with Seneca Valley, impressed by their movement off the ball. They've got good tactical understanding of where they want to be in different situations when certain people have the ball. And I'm impressed by that. Panthers are going to have to work hard to counter that, try to anticipate where the next pass is going. And we'll get a free kick here, number 22 for the Raiders. It's Alicia Hart. She plays it long with that left foot into the area. Header won by Erdman. Comes to Miller, 35 out. She plays wide, but Walnoa and De La Pera team up to win that ball. Right back, though. Another service into the middle. Ball flicked on. McMurtry's there. What a save by Sarah. That ball was flicked on, and I do believe heading for goal, but Sarah put her hands up and was able to knock that ball down pretty much right after it came off the head of the Seneca Valley attacker. So good opportunity there for the Raiders, and they have the ball again coming forward into Lackner. She plays out, but headed right back in. Now ball comes to midfield. Miller there again for the Raiders. Cuts it back. Dribbling across the field now, but plays down to that corner. Good one-time ball there, but Panthers are able to intercept that and come forward. Hasko right in the center circle. Miller wins that though, and she'll turn and wheel it down to that far side. Erdman plays forward for Hasko. Comes off of her foot. Finds Belak on the run down this right flank. She's coming in off the dribble. Might have a chance here. Trying to get to the end line. She crosses, but it's wide of that near post. Couldn't quite get her hips turned enough. Under 20 minutes now. Neal with the goal kick. Erdman wins that bouncing ball. Heads it wide to Walnoa. So after two chances by Hasko earlier in the game, St. Clair really with no serious attempts at goal. Seneca Valley with most of the play since then, but we've done what we needed to do so far to keep this game scoreless, and here comes Rocks off the dribble. Erdman forward for Hasko, finds Rocks, back into Emma. Olivia's running down this right side, tries to play it to her, but Miller disrupts that, and they'll come forward, will the Raiders. Good pressure from Milkuzni, forces the ball backwards, and they play it long there. Big gap between our midfielders and our back four right now. We need to close that up. De La Pera heads. Going to try to keep this ball in on the far side. I think she'll be able to. Yes, down the line. Trying to find Walnoa. Comes to Belak, though, in the center circle. She'll turn and dribble. Has a little bit of room. Plays down to the channel for Rocks. And ball cleared out for a throw for the Panthers. Belak over to take that. Plays for Hasko again, another throw. 17 and a half minutes remaining now in the first half. Hasko with the throw. Finds Rocks in the area. On to Emma's left foot. She lays it back for Godwin. Have a chance here, but nice job there by number 17, Emily Wagner. She did a good job to just slide and disrupt that attempted cross from Godwin. Neal with the punt. Always seem to have some numbers coming forward in the midfield, does Seneca Valley. Here's Hasko, has a little time to settle the ball. Plays a short pass to Belak, who tried to go forward but just mishit that. I think she was looking for Maddie or Elena. A lot of room to dribble now for Seneca Valley. Just took her eye off the ball and just sort of whiffed on that attempted cross. Wide for Walnoa from Erdman. She has the ball on the dribble on that left side. Cuts it inside to Hasko. One to beat if she can. Shoots from distance, and that's wide. Not a bad idea. I know that Seneca Valley's got a very accomplished goalkeeper, but I don't believe she can effectively cover the top part of the net. So we need to try to shoot high if we have a chance. Neal with that left foot plays a goal kick, and Seneca Valley will come up with it and go forward over midfield. Godwin with a header. Back to the middle of the field. No one there for St. Clair. Playing out of a 4-2-3-1 like we are, if we don't have possession of the ball, our outside mids have to come back and in to defend, or else we're going to be left wide open on the flanks. Here's Hasko trying to get past one. Yes, bad back pass. She has one to beat here. Needs to go quickly on the dribble. Ball comes to Walnoa on that far side. Crosses across the face of goal there. Not a bad ball, but no one attacking the net. So I had a chance, Hasko did, and it'll be a Seneca Valley throw. Yeah, as Emma came forward, I don't know whether she realized she only had one defender to beat there. She was one-on-one with her center back to get the goal. But Seneca Valley will get a hold of their own throw and come forward to Godwin, back into McMurtry. Erdman down the line. Walnoa giving chase, but that'll go out of bounds. Be a Raider throw. I would say at this point in the game, Seneca Valley maybe with a little bit better of the play, but still goose eggs on the scoreboard. So it's good to this point that the Panthers are in this situation. Just need to keep playing hard, do the little things. Here comes Rocks. She cuts it back outside. Now inside off the dribble. Tries to find Hasko and does, coming forward. Emma backs in on her defender, wide for Belak. She got one to beat on that outside, needs to run at her and does, cuts it inside. Tries to find Emma, good. Into the area now and crossed off the defender for a throw in. In that situation, I'd like to see Emma just force that play down to the end line, either get a corner or get a cross off. There's Rocks over Neal's head, almost over Neal's head. Looked like Maddie might have been able to hit that over, or I'm sorry, that was Olivia coming in there. So good try there for the Panthers. Dangerous play. Here comes Erdman into the middle, just plays it long and high. Header won by Seneca. Ball back to the center circle. They turn. Milkuzny good defensively there. Here's Hasko. Good. Runs right past her defender. She's faster than that girl. Needs to realize it. There's Walnoa giving chase in that far corner off the cross from Hasko. It'll be a Seneca Valley throw. Ball in towards Rocks. Belak's there on the left foot. Volleys right at Neal. Good shot there from Olivia. Just didn't have quite the right placement to make Neal really struggle for that save. Good header from Olivia. Forward to Emma. She tries to turn. Cuts it back. Comes upfield and it's deflected, but it does find Maddie. Goes wide for Heather, who came forward nicely. Ball played into the area. Right on the penalty dot. Neal comes out and handles that. Ball in the area. Seneca Valley finds a loose ball. There was a scrum there. I'm not sure whether McMurtry had a handle on that at all, but the ball bounced out. And I believe it was number 6 for the Raiders. Pounced on that. Number 8 anyway. Pounced on that loose ball and just side-footed it into the net. That's Kelsey O'Connor for the Raiders. So a little bit of a lucky situation for them as the ball came out and Sarah wasn't quite able to handle that. There was a couple players there. It bounced off of her and came right to O'Connor, who just slotted that into the net. So of all the opportunities tonight, maybe the least likely one ends up in the back of the net. So Panthers, with just 11 minutes left now, find themselves down 1-0. Still plenty of time in this game. And the Panthers certainly have shown that they can. Here's Hasko. Good job to get around one, lays it back for Rocks. She's in midfield, cuts across the field. Pass for Belak. Comes towards the right side. Has Emma wide, pass deflected, but it gets towards Emma. It's going to be a throw for the Panthers. Emma throws it quickly down the line into Maddie's path. She pulls it back, is able to keep possession nicely. Goes to the middle, has Milkuzni here. She hits a long shot from distance. Ooh, just over that back upper corner of the net. Don't mind that attempt. Need to test this goalie at every opportunity. And frankly, had that ball been under the crossbar, there's nothing that goalie could have done about it. So we need to keep firing here. Erdman forward strongly to try to win a header, but it glances off of her head, comes across midfield, and De La Pera comes up the line. Good effort by Seneca Valley there to win a ball. Here's Miller in the middle, defended by Rocks, forces her wide. Good job by Maddie to run her off the ball, but it comes forward to Seneca Valley. They do pass the ball well. And that's a foul there by Hasko on number 7, Claire Kocher. Number 22, Alicia Hardover, to take this free kick from 47 yards out. Ball to the top of the D. Miller's there. Poked out by Selup. Comes to Milkuzni. She just plays it long in towards Neal. Way out of her net to play this one forward. It's like having an extra sweeper back in the back there when your goalie comes out like that. Ball off of Lackner's head. Sammy comes up with it in the D and comes forward off the dribble towards the Panther bench. Plays down the line. Out of bounds, though, be a Raider throw. Throw taken. Headed out. St. Clair throw. Just under 8 minutes remaining. Ball played long. Forward looking for Hasko. Ball off of her foot. But it comes to Seneca Valley, and they put it right back into the Panthers' end. Here comes Hamill forward. Miller, though, for the Raiders. Nice pass. Finds number 20 in the middle. She goes wide on that far side. One time, back in towards the top of the D. Here's Miller, finds the ball again. De La Pera defending nicely out on that far side. Olivia steps over the ball, but good backtracking there. Little obstruction call. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Started to say outside mids for the Raiders do a good job tracking back. Lackner takes that kick long, but punched right back into the Panther zone. Hamill breaks up a dribbling attempt by the Raiders, and Erdman plays it in towards Selup. Miller's there, though, and high and over midfield. Milkuzni now looking for Hasko. Here's Selup out to Rocks. Good first touch by Maddie. Plays the ball to Olivia. Not a bad ball, just a little bit too far in front of her. Cleared by Seneca Valley, be a Panther throw on the near side. Sellup out of the game. Walnoa back in the game. Seneca throw on the near side towards midfield over Godwin's head. Here comes the goal scorer O'Connor down the line, and Sammy played it off of her for a, I'm sorry, that was Lauren Hamill off of her for a Panther goal kick. Ball near side to Rocks, finds Hasko. Here's Belak now at midfield. She's run off the ball though. Nice defensive effort there by the Seneca Valley midfielders, and they get the ball and make some good intelligent passes to keep possession, but ball off of Miller's foot on the dribble. Not sure how they calls that. No, they called a foul against St. Clair, so it'll be a free kick, not a throw. 1-0 to score, 4:40 left now in the first half. Walnoa far side defends. Ball comes outside. Plenty of time to serve here for Seneca. They do, but couldn't get the right cross off, and Erdman was there. Plays forward towards Hasko. Ball skips over her head, though, and is put right back in the zone. Lackner up to head it away, but it finds Seneca again. They really do a nice job of coming back and pressuring, trying to win balls, and it's paying off for them as they're disrupting our counterattack just through good old-fashioned hard work. Seneca Valley maintaining possession near side. Melkuzny just clears the zone, plays it long. Here comes Walnoa on that far side. And ball just put out of bounds. Allows Seneca to recover. Hasko will take the throw. Throw in for Seneca on the far side. And the center judge will reverse that and give the throw to the Panthers. And I'm wrong again. That'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Lackner up to take this. 52 yards out. Puts that ball into the area. Over Hasko's head. Belak's there on the second ball. Here comes Melkuzny forward. Plays a long shot. Well wide, but shot from about 35 yards out. Here's Neal with a goal kick. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left now in this first half. Belak up to win a header. And they're going to give that kick to Upper St. Clair. Determined that midfielder Miller was backing into Olivia there. So Sammy will have a chance to serve this ball well within her range to put it right in the middle of the goal. She plays it up, headed off Olivia. There's Walnoa, back post. And they're going to say she was offsides. So Neal will take this free kick. Played towards midfield. Erdman reaching, trying to get it, but it gets past her. Here comes Miller receiving a pass over midfield. Lackner up. Big clearance, but it comes back to Hamill, and she'll clear up to Belak. Is wide for Rocks. Had a simple pass there to find Lackner to come out of the zone. Just need to keep it simple. Ball comes to Belak. Past her now to Melkuzny. Finds Olivia with a short pass, but that's picked off. And the Raiders will come forward. Just over a minute left now. Ball down the channel, out of bounds. There'll be a St. Clair throw.
1 minute remaining in the first half of play.
Ball to Milkuzni. Finds Belak. Off of her foot and out of bounds in front of the Panther bench. Throw in for the Raiders. Taken long. Down to the corner. Off of Seneca Valley, be a Panther throw. 25 seconds now. Rocks finds Belak. Forward, looking for Hasko. That ball's going to come all the way back to Neal. Little miscommunication. Emma has it. 9 seconds left now. Played out for a throw, but there's not going to be enough time here for the Panthers to make something happen. Hasko takes the throw, but with just 1 second left. That'll do it for the first half. Scores 1-0 Seneca Valley. We'll be back for second half action. Okay, welcome back for second half action here. Score line right now is 1-0 Seneca Valley, as the Panthers will have the first touch of the second half. So I think, overall the first half, if you had to review the first half, it seemed to me the Panthers are a little bit tentative, maybe a little bit afraid to do what they can do. They need to not be tentative, not be afraid to run it at the backs and the back four of Seneca Valley. I haven't seen a great deal of speed or anything out of those four, and I think they could be had if we can keep the ball a little bit and work on some combinations and just be positive and force the issue with them. And we're going to have to defend well and hard in this second half, because I'm sure Seneca Valley is going to work hard to extend their lead here. Here's a ball to Hasko. She touches wide for Rocks. Comes forward off the dribble. Plays a ball past Miller. There's Hasko. Nice ball into Belak. Shoots with that right foot. Oh, off the crossbar. Comes to Selup, still in the area, and played out. Looks like it might be a corner for the Panthers, and it's going to be. Wow, what a nice job by Maddie there. Backed that defender in and just played a quick pass to Hasko, who really quickly found Belak on a through ball. Olivia hit a great shot, had the goalie totally beaten, but couldn't get it under the bar. Here comes the run-up by Milkuzni. Ball in that near post, flicked on by Hasko. Erdman turns, fires. Oh, Neal with a big save. Diving to her right on a turning shot by Erdman. So if you need more proof than that we can generate opportunities on this defense, look no further than the last 30 seconds there, because it was on for the Panthers. Seneca Valley comes back now down into that far corner. Ball off of Hamill. She's working hard to defend out there, though. Forces the back pass, top of the area. Comes to Miller on her left foot. Back down, and De La Pere plays that out for a Raider throw on that far side down towards the corner there. Need to get this ball out. Can't be had on a set piece again, so need to look tight here. Ball flicked on. It's a good play. A lot of teams do that. Teams that don't have the ability to throw the ball into the middle of the goal will just run someone out, throw the ball to their head, and have them flick it on into the middle of the goal. But that didn't quite work out for the Raiders as the ball went over the end line. So Lackner with a goal kick over Milkuzni. Finds Belak. She flicks it on looking for Hasko, but they'll play it right back in, will the Raiders. It's Milkuzni defending. Number 17, Wagner, plays square for Miller. She shoots from distance, but Hamill's there to block that. To Erdman, right back to Miller for the Raiders. Turns and shields from Belak. Outside back, plays it long towards the D. Lackner up to clear that. Rocks on that far side, heads it over her mark and plays forward for Hasko. She has time to turn and does. Belak coming forward. Header one there, though, and Maddie comes back up with it, plays it towards the far side, but it's going to run out for a Raider throw. So some good opportunities here early in the second half for St. Clair. And to be a Raider throw on the far side. Seneca Valley's boys team being beat last week and knocked out of the WPIAL tournament by Peters Township. So the girls hoping to carry the torch here for Seneca Valley, but Upper St. Clair still with a lot of time in this game to find an equalizer and hopefully a winner. Here comes Rocks pressuring down that far side. Ball just cleared out for a throw. Need to get some numbers forward here. And Maddie's fouled. Be a free kick like a corner here. So it looks like maybe Emma standing over this ball. I don't know why Bailey wouldn't go out and take this, just like a corner kick. Here comes Emma's service. Ball into the middle, nice. Oh, Neal's out, too high for her, but she's able to deflect it and just sort of touch it on. And here come the Raiders on the counterattack. Lackner there. Wagner. Sella, good work backtracking, lays it back into Godwin, who goes forward long, and it's won by Seneca Valley. Back to Milkuzny. To Miller in the midfield for the Raiders. Plays it wide. Hamill defending, touch past her. Here comes De La Pera. Ball down towards the end line. Will have a chance to serve here, and does, but couldn't get the ball turned, or the hips turned, and the ball played back in. It goes out over the end line. St. Clair goal kick coming up. Sammy will take this kick. Plays long. Seneca Valley comes up with this ball. Maddie backtracks and tries to win it, but it goes out of bounds. Be a Seneca Valley throw. Yeah, St. Clair really needs to put every ounce of effort they have into winning any goal kick or free kick. It's really important at this stage of the game that they don't allow Seneca Valley to just win free headers and put the ball right back into our back four. Obviously, we need to get it forward, and at some point this half, we're going to have to make a decision to put some more numbers forward to try to find an equalizer. Ball headed towards the top of the D. Lackner's there. Clears it. Comes to number 12 for the Raiders, who plays it down the line. Godwin to Belak, back into Erdman. Plays it forward, maybe looking for Hasko or Selup. Ball will be played back into goaltender Neal. Hits it with her right foot, or left foot, but Erdman, nice touch to bring that ball down to Selup. Jordy keeps possession to Erdman. Trying to find Hasko. Ball cleared, and it'll be a throw for the Panthers. Substitution coming. That's Walnoa on. Selup is off. Erdman flicks a header over, looking for Belak, but Miller for the Raiders is there. Do a good job of holding up, playing it wide. De La Pera defending. Back pass is picked off by Belak. Dribbles past Miller. Takes it wide now. In towards the area to Hasko. And Neal is able to catch that on a short hop. And good job coming out there by the Seneca Valley keeper. Punted into the center circle, and De La Pera wins. Oh, right past Milkuzny. Walnoa comes back. Good pass to Olivia. Cuts it back to her right. Tried to play forward, but that pass is intercepted by number 20 for the Raiders, Caroline Miller. Plays it square, and they'll come wide on the near side in front of the Seneca bench. Touch pass Godwin. Down to the right corner. Ball served early off of Lackner, and McMurtry comes out to gobble that one up. McMurtry long. Won by Seneca Valley there, though. Off of Godwin, might go for a throw. Yes, it will. Down in the deep in the corner, be a Seneca Valley throw in. Substitution for Seneca, so they're moving a good number of girls in and out of this game. And they'll take this throw almost all the way down in the corner. Just a couple yards off the end line. Watch for that flicked header. Ball in near post. Shot and scored. So the ball dropped, and very nicely actually for number 20 of the Raiders. That's Caroline Miller. And she just turned and fired it into that back post. St. Clair just couldn't react quickly enough to that ball as it fell on the ground. But there's a set piece that just didn't look like much was going to develop there. But as soon as that ball fell, Miller was there to just turn and fire a low shot right into that back post. So 2-0 Raiders, 30 minutes left now. St. Clair takes a kick and rocks. Gives chase down that far side.
Goal for the Raiders off of the throw and was scored by number 20, Caroline Miller.
Hasco in the box.
Seneca Valley 2.
So St. Clair now really has no choice and frankly nothing to lose but to throw some numbers forward, try to find a goal at this point. 2-0, 3-0, 4 whatever, it doesn't matter. We need to get a goal. And the sooner the better, because the next goal in this game will be a big one either way. So another sort of broken play that they score on the first goal was, a ball that was put in the area and bounced off of Sarah. And this one just sort of fell in between players and fell very nicely for Seneca Valley. Here's McMurtry out to pick up a loose ball. Looks like Megan Ebeck getting ready to come in the game for the Panthers. Ball into Hasco. Heading it for, I believe, Maddie, but the clearance attempt by Miller comes to Maddie. And Miller with good work there to just tap it back into her back four so they could clear it forward. Again, Seneca Valley doing good job passing through the midfield, but frankly, that's not where their goals have come from tonight. Good little move by Olivia there to get past goal scorer Miller. Plays it to Hasco down the right side. She tries to cross, but is tackled. Turns it back down to the corner. She will cross here into the middle. Well, Noah's there. There's Belak to her right foot. Shoots. It's blocked. Rox is there. Her attempt is blocked also. So good work by Emma in the corner to get across off. And, Olivia tried to cut that ball back to her right foot and just couldn't get the shot off quick enough to get it past that defender for the Raiders. So a good chance there for the Panthers. Didn't result in a shot on goal, but I like the attitude down in the corner for Emma, just forcing that ball down low and working hard to get a cross off. Here comes Seneca Valley over midfield. 28 minutes left now. 2-0 Seneca Valley. And so they'll just play that ball over the end line, be a goal kick for the Panthers. So substitutions in the game. Again, Seneca Valley moving a good number of girls in and out here. And Megan Ebeck in. Maddie Rock's coming off, I think, her first rest of the night.
Number 17, Emily Wagner. And number 18, Caitlin Sermon.
Goal kick comes towards midfield, and Miller for the Raiders picks it up. They play wide, but it's out of bounds on that far side. Belak tries to find Ebeck out there, but her pass too strong, and another throw for the Raiders. Down the line to Hamill. Ebeck to Hasko. They're going to call a free kick on the Miller fouled Emma there. So this is good range for Sammy to really put this ball in a dangerous spot. She's 45 yards from goal right now. Goalie off her line, comes out though and catches it relatively easy as the back four for Seneca played a very high line out beyond the top of the D. And really the only chance there for the Panthers may be an attempt at net as the goalie was standing on the 10-yard line. Ball put through, but that's going to roll too far. McMurtry will pick that up. So I think on that free kick, if we get another chance like that, they're basically testing Sammy's leg strength there. They're saying, we dare you to kick it over our goalie's head. So maybe next time she'll do that. She was on the 12-yard line. Seneca comes forward. Again, good ball movement through the midfield. But unable to really make that translate into good opportunities to this point in the game. Ebeck defending far side. She falls down. Seneca Valley comes forward. There's De La Pera up. Off the dribble to the middle. Finds Miller. Top of the D. She's going to have a chance to shoot. She does. And just over. So a lot of time there in the middle of the field. St. Clair needs to be a little quicker to step to the ball. Yeah, at this point in time in a game, 2-0. They need to be telling themselves, just get one. Get the first goal, and let's go from there, because the whole complexion of this game will change if they can put one in the back of the net. But Seneca right now doing a good job just spreading the field, working their passing game. Again, tons of time on the ball in the midfield. That's all right. If we want to keep them here and let them pass, that's fine. We just don't want to let them in to that final third with any ease, and we try to win that. There you go. That'll work. No problem there for the Panthers. McMurtry punts towards midfield. Looks like Hasko's dropped back to that attacking mid. Belak up top now. Cuts it past Miller. Slides a nice pass in towards Emma. Turns and shoots, but right at Neal again. That's good movement off the ball from Emma there, and good recognition of that run from Olivia as she found Emma with a nice diagonal pass. There's Lauren Hamill up to win a header. Ebeck far side, cuts to the middle on the dribble. Good pass to Hasko. She turns. Past one defender. She's fouled from behind, and it'll be a free kick. So now this one, they're not going to be able to keep a real high line, and goalie will stay back on this, but still for Sammy, 30 yards out, she can definitely find the top of the net here, and I hope she goes for it. We just need to follow, keep it under the bar. Looks like Belak's going to take this. Needs to get her 10 yards because gets another yard there. She needs to push that wall back as far as she possibly can. On the run up, the kick. Liv takes it, and that's well over the net. So maybe trying to find the top of the net there, but you got to keep that ball under the crossbar. Milkuzni at midfield. Forward to Belak. Erdman comes forward. And at this point, I think you got to consider. Here comes Sammy on a run. Good dribble. Has Erdman, plays to her. Wide looking for Walnoa. Erdman wins it again into the area. Here's Haskell, left-footed. Misses on the volley. Cleared but not out. Here's Belak. Tries to go wide. Erdman finds it. Oh, her pass just off the mark. I started to say I think one of our holdings has to come forward now and play more as an attacking. So maybe Bailey sits in and Bree Erdman goes forward and plays up next to our attacking midfielder, which is Olivia right now, I think. Walnoa heads it, comes to Godwin. Ball over top. Here's Lackner. Tries to play down the line. Godwin now. It's off of Seneca Valley, though. Be a Panther throw. Substitutions at the line. Maddie Rock's coming back in. Megan off.
In the lineup for the Panthers is number 22, Madeline Ross. And for Seneca Valley, this is number 26, Sarah.
Godwin throws short to Walnoa. It's it back into Hamill. Forward over midfield, but Miller wins it for the Raiders. She's heading out to that far side. Plays it with her left foot, but it's off of De La Pera. Be a throw for the Raiders. Just over 20 minutes left now. So 20 minutes for the Panthers to find a couple goals here. They've had some good chances in the second half, but just haven't been able to find the right measure on the Seneca Valley goal. Here's a throw taken down into the area off of goal scorer Miller. She wheels and turns it, tries to cross it in, but it's out of bounds. Be a goal kick for the Panthers. Lackner with the kick. Erdman wins a header, but it's right back in towards the St. Clair back four, and Hamill's going to get called for a little bit of obstruction or pulling on that Seneca Valley defender's arm, so it'd be a kick from 30 yards out. McMurtry's got to look sharp here. Free kick taken, left foot. It's going to be long and high over the net.
Free kick was taken by 22, Alicia Hart.
So again, for either of these teams, this is not the end of the season. There will be the winner will move on to the WPIAL final. The loser will move on to a consolation game to determine the third entrant into the WPIAL tournament. Obviously, both these teams badly wanting to get to that final game. Here's a throw for Belak, and she'll have to back that up a few yards. Ball out of bounds, far side. Be a throw for Seneca Valley. Haskell looking for Rock. She heads it down towards the corner, but knocked out. Be another throw for the Panthers. Jordan Sellup coming back in the game. Lena Walnoa coming off.
In line for the Panthers is number 8, Jordan Sellup.
Here's Lackner. Cuts past one defender. Plays wide for Erdman. Finds her feet. And it's going to go out for a corner kick for the Panthers. Good opportunity here. Milkuzni over to take this. Just need to find one goal and go from there. Here comes Milkuzni, the kick. 10 yards out, header by Belak, and heads it wide of that back post, and it'll be a goal kick for the Raiders. Kick taken, long one towards midfield. Going to call Bailey there for getting into the back of the Seneca Valley player. So goaltender Neal maybe with one save, one diving save early in the second half. Other than that, hasn't really been tested too sternly tonight. Couple routine saves, and that one diving one I mentioned. Here's De La Pera in the near side corner. She's fouled. Come out. Free kick for the Panthers here. Julia will step up to take this. Looks like they've moved Sammy up a little bit into that midfield, more of a holding midfielder, and let Brianna come forward. Here comes Emma off the dribble. Gets past one, past another, shoots from distance, but right in on Neal. So again, just not able to find the right measure to really test her tonight. Not a bad shot from Emma, just couldn't find the right mark. Lackner up to win that punt. But it comes back to Seneca Valley on the far side. Hamill up, plays long. Haskell might have a chance here into the top of the area. Cleared out for a throw, be a Panther throw. 15 minutes left now. Rocks takes it early, down to the end line to Emma. Tries to turn, does, gets in the area. Cuts past one defender, back outside to Maddie. Tries to find Bailey. She passes it back for Sammy, but Seneca Valley defender had got in the way of that pass, and they'll come forward over midfield. Here's Godwin, big tackle. Heather wins the ball, comes forward. Olivia flicks it on to Jordan. She keeps possession. Back to Heather. Forward now. Right into Bree. She'll turn. Ball comes to Lackner, played forward. No one there for the Panthers. Bree gets in on a tackle, and it's going to go for a St. Clair throw.
In the lineup for Seneca Valley is number 23, Cassidy Testa.
Here comes Seneca Valley forward. Ball stays inbound near sides. Good tackle by De La Pera there. But Seneca Valley comes back with it. And Godwin was there to knock it out. They'll have a throw down near their bench on the near side. 13.5 minutes left now. And goal kick for the Panthers.
Goal kick for the Panthers.
Lackner there wins a ball, but Seneca Valley will come forward, play wide, off of Hamill. Forward, top of the D. A turn, left foot. Not able to shoot. Ball into it, and a good job by Lauren there to recover. And Heather over to clear long down the far side. Off of Maddie. She wins it, plays it past to Belak, can dribble forward. Has Haskell running in the middle. Plays it down to Emma, off of her foot. Nice touch there by Emma. She takes it wide in that far corner. Has Bree going to the goal. Finds her top of the D. Shot. Oh, and deflected. You know what? I think that shot by Bree was going to be on net. She really got a good hit on that. Deflected off the defender. And it's going to be a corner kick on that far side. Not sure who's out there taking. Looks like Emma maybe. She serves it in. over Neal, but Neal's able to step up and parry that ball away towards the near corner. Here's Lackner turning in the area. Here comes Bailey. Good defending from Bailey, lays it back into Lauren. She goes forward. Good ball by Erdman, finds, and Neal wisely just plays out with her feet. Erdman found Belak on that through ball and was able to create a dangerous chance there, but again, the ball was deflected and went back in on goalie Neal. Here's Erdman. Throw for the Panthers. 11.5 left now. Panthers still looking for that first goal. Erdman with a header down to Selup. Off of Jordan, and it'll be a Seneca Valley throw. So this might be the point in this game where you really start to throw the kitchen sink in here. Clock ticking down to that 10-minute mark. Got 11 left right now.
In line for the Raiders is number 17, Emily Wagner.
Good throw by Seneca. Ball back into Wagner. Finds Miller in the middle. She'll carry across midfield and play a long ball. Through ball down into the top of the area. De La Pera over nicely to cut that off, but hasn't gotten it out yet. Hamill will in towards Lackner there. Sammy comes forward off the dribble. A little bit of room in front of her. Finds Emma. Nicely done. Ball to Selup. Belak coming forward too. Got some numbers here. Finds Olivia. 30 yards out. Cuts past one defender. Shoots from distance in towards Neal and just right into her breadbasket. So
Save is made by Seneca Valley goaltender Jessica Neal. Free kick. 10 minutes remaining in the second half.
come the Raiders down the near side. Hamill defending, ball in the area. Gonna have a chance here. Shoots. Nice save by McMurtry, but the rebound comes right back to the Seneca Valley attacker, and she just slides it in an open net. Sarah did what she could there, but the rebound got away from her. Made a great first save. Just wasn't able to control the rebound. No one there to clear, and Panthers find themselves down 3-0, so that's a big goal at this stage of the game, under 10 minutes remaining. Here comes Olivia forward off the kickoff. Tries to play to Emma. Erdman near side, front of the Panther bench. Try to keep it in. She does. Carrying it down this left flank. Gets past one defender into the area. Crosses. No one there for the Panthers though. And Lackner comes up with it. Emma turns, top of the area. Finds Erdman. Crosses again. There's Belak. Shoots. Oh! Off the volley wide of that near post.
Goal for the Seneca Valley Raiders was scored by number 26.
Two good crosses there from Erdman. 9 minutes left now. Goal kick from Neal. It's a low one. Belak heads it to Hasko. Turns. Ball taken from her, though. Here comes Miller. Nice defending there from Lackner. There's Godwin, but they'll come forward. The other Miller plays wide on that far side. Ball past Hamill, but Milkuzny, good cover defending there. And we're going to get a foul on Seneca, so it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. So St. Clair having quite a run to this point in the playoffs, but they got a lot of work to do and only 8 minutes to do it here in this WPIAL semifinal. Rock shoved hard in the back, be another free kick for the Panthers on the far side. De La Pera takes it. Plays it near side, sort of in the middle for Lackner. She tries to find rocks on that far side, but couldn't get it through. So here comes Seneca Valley again. There's Godwin knocking the ball out of bounds. As I mentioned earlier, St. Clair boys going to play right after this game. They'll be taking on the Blackhawks from Bethel Park in the boys semifinal. Trying to get back to the WPIAL finals for the fourth consecutive year of the boys. There's Lackner clearing long towards middle, but Miller's there for the Raiders and just knocks it back into the zone. Sammy heads it out again. Bree will get called for a foul there. Take the free kick short on the near side. They cross it in right to the penalty dot. Hamill's there, though, and clears it. Ball headed over. De La Pera out to Sellip. Finds Belak. Ball taken from her, though. Seneca Valley at this point, all they really need to do is just keep the ball. They are coming forward, though. Ball out wide, top of the area. Cut back to the middle. Go wide on that far side. Had a little opportunity there, but we were able to block that shot and clear the ball up the line, does Maddie Rocks. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left now. Panthers down 3-0. Need a bit of a miracle here to extend their run in the WPIAL playoffs anyway. Rocks cuts to the middle. Miller dispossesses her, and Seneca will come forward again, but Jordan steps in the way of a pass and is able to lay that back into Lauren Hamill. Clears it to Emma. She can turn and does. Plays wide for Maddie. I think tried to cross that ball, and right now the goal be happy to just sit there and let the clock tick. Smart goaltending from Neal. Here comes Seneca Valley. Good job, good tackle there by Julia. Get word that here comes Erdman down the near side in front of the Panther bench. Steps over nicely, continues on the dribble. And it'll be a throw for the Panthers. Get word that the other semifinal is tied 1-1 between Bethel and Peters with 9 minutes left. So that's obviously a good game. Bethel and Peters having played once before this year, with Peters coming out on top in that matchup, 3-1, I believe. There's Haskell with the throw into the area. And they will clear long. That's all they need to do at this point. With the luxury of a 3-0 lead. Good work there from Lackner to come back. .340 left now. So at this point, I think you got to figure the Panthers will be looking at a opportunity, a game to get into the PIAA playoffs versus either Bethel or Peters, depending on the outcome of that game. And I think are more than capable of beating either of those teams. They've proven they can beat Bethel earlier in the year and have a chance at one of them. I believe that game will be played on Wednesday of this week. So here's a shot from Belak from distance and just rolls it wide of the far post. So under 3 minutes now.
Goal kick, Raiders.
Be nice to see the Panthers find at least one goal. They've had some chances, especially in the second half tonight, but just haven't been able to get quite the right finish, the right touch to get the ball in the back of the net. Here's Seneca Valley with the ball off the goal kick. They go long over midfield, but Milkuzny's there. Off of her head, wide to Hamill. Seneca Valley wins another header, and they'll right to Bailey, though. She's battling near midfield, plays it back into Lauren, who goes down the line. Headed into the middle, finds Belak off of her foot, though, and comes towards Lackner. She turns back towards midfield, does a good job shielding, trying to turn, and does. Good work there from Sammy. Olivia right back to Sammy. Jordan picks it up, though. .150 left now. Seneca Valley over midfield. Haskell giving chase and forces the bad pass out of bounds, so a throw for the Panthers. Ball played long into the area. Comes to Erdman. She's dispossessed, though. Again, good backtrack defending from Seneca Valley. Ball skips past Godwin. And good job by De La Pera to defend. 1 minute left now. So the Panthers will move on to that PIAA qualification game. And Seneca Valley move on to the WPIAL Finals against either Peters or Bethel. Panthers have had quite a run here in the WPIAL playoffs. For a team that was about a minute away from not making the playoffs, to be in this position speaks a lot of these players and the coaching staff. They've done a great job. And hopefully they can continue the run by winning a game on Wednesday. So 30 seconds left here. Ball down the corner, Belak giving chase. Be a throw for the Panthers. Erdman takes it. And Olivia got tripped there. Clock will stop with about 15 seconds left. And someone is going to get a talking to from the referee. Be nice to get one here. Let's see what Olivia can do with this. Clock stops, 14 seconds. It's just played in. Oh, off of the crossbar, and then it hit the football crossbar, so it's going to be a goal kick. 6 seconds left now, and that'll do it. Panthers will return to action later in the week, and we will see you at the next broadcast. Good night.